We had 2 coaching calls this morning. Had about an hour of focus work for the business. Boy Jay came over. We got a podcast done. Another coaching call after. We ate some lunch. And now we got an hour, 30-minute zone 2 bike. Then we got a 30-minute zone 2 run after. A light training day today. Been sick the last week. So we're gonna get some training in and then spend some time with the family after. Let's get it. It's funny. It's like every single time you get your goal, it's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
Because you to get your goal, you've actually changed as a person. And now you're usually wanting more by the time you get to that goal, right? I wish life was like you could snap your fingers. And, when I was, 14 years old, I was like, I want to be in my penthouse. And I could snap the fingers and be in the penthouse. Oh my, I'd be through the roof. I'd be like, this is the best thing ever. But the steps it took me to get to the penthouse, was it fun for a few weeks? Yeah, like it was epic. I remember looking there and be like, I can't believe I got the goal. But I realized that the goal, that the process it took me to get the goal was actually the value. So it was the trophy. Like no one ever just looks at their trophy and thinks like, that thing is so beautiful.
That
design, oh man, that thing is perfect, right? They look at the trophy and it's a reminder of what it took to get the trophy, right? And so I think a lot of people make the mistake of why? Like, why do I want this? Let's say the full efficiency of like your current guy is 40%. 100% means he is the most efficient person in this space, right? If he's 40% efficient and you have systems to make him only 40% efficient, you bring somebody else on, 40 plus 40 is 80%. You're better off getting him to 90% or 100%. So that's why it's like, let's not speed up again to get ourselves in the same path, because more employees for you is going to be more headache.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I think I can refine that a little bit more.
You've already proven to yourself that, when you get super busy, you try to solve the first problem in front of you, and it's not the most important problem, right? And so that's why it's like, just by me asking you questions about like, stop and think about, is this the best process? You're like, no, you're right. You know this stuff, bro. It's just, you're a problem fixer. We're trying to get you out of operator. We're trying to get you into visionary, right? So it's a whole different game. You're such a great player because you can go in and get the base run. You can go get the slam dunk, right? You're a coach now. So you have to figure out how to talk, when to call timeouts, when to reset your team. Like it's a whole different category. Other than that, no, everything's rolling. So like we're in a better position. So it's just, again, lamp to our feet.
I was gonna ask you a question for a video. So what's your take on having the end goal in mind?
The ending is one day. That's in 5 months. So like for me to be a hero 5 months out is kind of stupid, right? It's almost like in warm up, you're like going hard, it's like, no, you're waiting for the game. And the game for this is like 5 months away. There's so much doubts and stuff that happen. That's why it's like experience is so important. If I could redo Waco again, I would have pulled back some of the workouts. If I got sick, I was trying to just squeeze in load and fitness the last few weeks. That turned into being sick and then taking 4 days off. So it's just like making sure that what is the goal? And the goal is to perform on the day, not to perform every day.
How do you think that relates to business?
Yeah, I mean, it gives you clarity, right, where you're going. So, and in business, your goal could be, okay, I need to get my MRR up by 20%. What's realistic for me to do that? What are the things I need to do that, right? And so it all relates, because for me, it's like recovery is the most important part. It's not how much you make, or it's not how much you train. It's how much you carry, or how much you actually absorb, right? Also, like, nutrition has not been dialed in at all, and now it's getting dialed in. So like, I did not train my gut at all during Waco. I don't think I told you this. I literally changed my nutrition race day. I've never done the drink mix.
Oh, really?
And the gels were just not sitting well in my stomach. I typed in like on ChatGPT, like, what's the best nutrition to be light on the GI issues in the stomach, and it was like liquid form of carbs. So I go over to a run store in Waco, and I grab the morning drink mix. And I'm just like, here we go. We're trying things on race day, and it actually absorbed. Like, it was fine. But that's the thing, dude. Is like, but I didn't have to train after Waco. I wanted to because it was like, remember the first bike ride after here? I did the bike ride up in the mountains I did for like one of the first rides. I was just kept saying like, oh, dude, we're champs. Like, I was so excited to be on the bike and to be like running.
So pumped out.
And then it's like, then it got to a point where it's just like, what am I racing for? Like, what am I training for? I don't have a race. Philippines, I could actually compete. It looks sick. So it's like, it all started working, and I guess the only race I was excited about.
Political tension, gold seems like it's a new situation. Whenever a narrative takes over the news cycle,
Part of the vlog, while we're on the topic of working out and working, we got some more happening, which is unfortunate. But we have X Money, which is XMN, which is Elon Musk has been announcing. We had a nice little pump today, so we're up 84%. So I had like $1,000 into it, so we're at 3,500. And then we're down on American Oil Reserve, but I got out of that. I showed Jake. I got out of it. It was like, we only put it like, what, $800? Got out at about 1,900, and then right when I got out, it tanked. So it was like, we got in right here, and then I got out at 0.005, and then it just tanked. So now it's down, but we got our capital back. What does Rockefeller say? He says, the man who works all day doesn't have time to make money. So it's understanding markets, research, knowing what's happening, what's dominating the headlines. Right now we have the Strait of Hormuz being shut down in Iran, which is 20% of all the oil supply. So that's going to put pressure on the Bank of Japan. Bank of Japan is going to raise interest rates like crazy, which they're going to have a liquidity squeeze, which there's a solution for that because people think, oh, let's just refund the money in fiat currency, but that's not an option because it's too expensive to do that. What's the solution? If you type in Japan's relationship with XRP, they're one of the biggest holders of XRP. So Japan is a primary hub for XRP adoption, driven by strong partnerships with major banks like SBI Holdings, clearinghouses, and a progressive regulatory framework. Nearly 80% of Japanese banks are expected to integrate Ripple's technology. So that all means when there's a squeeze, Japan's gonna XRP, we need it, and we're gonna see XRP go through the roof. So this is March 4th. I've been telling everybody that I love, go buy XRP. But yeah, keep an eye. XRP right today is $1.43. So this is gonna be a fun video to look back on when this is gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5 digits in the future. On my words, 2028, 2030, it's gonna be the biggest investment ever. It's gonna be the highest ROI. When people are gonna be wondering, hopefully we're not putting out blogs by that time. Maybe we're just away doing God's work, traveling the world, giving our money away.
Giving our XRP away.
Giving our XRP. No, you never give our XRP away.
Yeah.
We're gonna loan against our XRP, pull capital, gonna always keep our position. Okay, we got a 30-minute run right now. Hour 30 bike. It's done. Gonna dry off a little bit. Jake's gonna be on the skateboard. We're gonna do a 30-minute light run. Let's get it. Give him some nugs. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you so much. Okay, alrighty, bye.
For a run?
Run.
Can you show me a run? You want to show Jake how to run? Ready? Go, 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 go!
Say running.
Oh! Yeah. You want to get your bike for him? You want to show him how you can do your bike?
Just like that. That's how Dad does.
Oh! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Do you want spaghetti or
like, I mean, I'm at 750 pace right now. Heart rate's 155. It's like, I remember being at that like 11-minute pace.
Yeah.
It was like 180 heart rate.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like what the body can actually do.